Punk rock has a dork problem, okay? There have been so many geeks, all right? Penciled neck losers, four-eyed dweebs infiltrating, and infesting, all right, the punk rock scene ever since the 80s. Now, if it's not clear by looking at me, I do not like these glasses-wearing, skinny dork-type people in my genre, okay? This is a genre for street folk. This is a genre for everybody that's tough. This is a genre for people that are on a whole bunch of drugs and making bad decisions. This isn't for nice, clean, dorky boys, okay? This is not for people playing JRPGs in their free time, all right? This is for people freebasing pop rocks underneath the bridge on a Wednesday afternoon, all right? That's what punk rock is for. So today, I'm gonna talk about the 10 biggest dorks that have ever been around in the punk rock world. My name is Dan Frampton. I'm a big tough boy. I'm a big tough matcha alpha muscle man, okay? And today I'm gonna be running a YouTube channel based all on tough guy punk rock, and in vain of that, I gotta talk about a bunch of dweebs that need to go, all right? So today we're gonna go through that list of dorks, that list of dweebs, that list of absolute ne'er-do-well losers, okay? So what I need you to do is I need you to like this video and I need you to subscribe, all right? If you want, you can join the channel. I want to send a big thank you to all these people on this graphic right here. They've joined the channel. They hit that join button and are now members, okay? I'm gonna call my secret member club the Secret Society based on the band Title Fight, which might actually find themselves on this list. They're a bunch of dorks. All right, so let's get into it. The first one I want to talk about, well, the first three I want to talk about are the three most obvious names, okay? The original punk rock dork's whole vibe, whole aesthetic, whole brand was that he was going to college, okay? We're talking about Milo Ackerman of the band Descendants. Now, he was like, this is great that I'm in this band in California. Everything is going really well. We're all really tight. We make really good pop punk type style, hardcore melodic type tunes. People are really gravitating to it, but I have an interest in biology, this guy said to his bandmates. He's like pulling up his glasses, being like, I want to learn about plants and animals and musculature and stuff. So he went to university to do that. So he left the Descendants to pursue a PhD in biology from UC San Diego, and has conducted postdoctoral research in molecular biology at the University of Wisconsin-Madison and the University of Pennsylvania. And after all that, he quit doing that to go back to the band. Make up your mind, you big dork. But I do want to just like drop the whole shtick right now for a little bit and say, Milo, I'm glad that you're doing well. I know that you had a little bit of a health scare a couple weeks back, but you're up and at it again. You're on your little treadmill in the basement, doing your little walking, staying healthy, getting that blood going. And I think that that's pretty good. But the next dork I want to talk about, the next big time loser, geek, dweeb, bookworm piece of crap on this list, all right? That's going to be the guy from Bad Religion. This guy's name is Greg Graffin, all right? And he's got a PhD in zoology of all things, all right? This guy enjoys himself some animo. So this guy's out here being a political dipshit, all right? But on the side, he's being a little animal lover, all right? This guy is the biggest dork in the world, Greg Graffin. And then this guy has the dorkiest name ever. This is going to be the next guy on the list. And he's never really been an actual dork. He's always just been like a regular style loser. But a couple years ago, Dexter Holland, all right? Yeah, Dexter Holland, the nerdiest name in the world. Dexter, like Dexter's Laboratory. Holland, like the country, all right? It wasn't until later in life, in 2017, where Dexter Holland was like, I think I'm gonna go get myself some learning done. I'm gonna get my PhD in molecular biology. Does that sound familiar? Does that sound like he's walking in the path of some other famous punk rock nerd? Molecular biology, you say? Molecular biology. That wouldn't be something that Milo Ackerman also did. So are you and Milo Ackerman having this little study group going on? And this is like molecular biology. You can get Greg Graffin in there and talk about like macrobiology a little bit, while you guys are getting down into the minutia of being big time dorky weasels. All right. But the next person I want to talk about isn't so much a book learnt nerd. All right. This guy's more of just like I don't know what to say, just kind of a loser, just not a cool guy, all right? This guy doesn't do any drugs, all right? This guy doesn't do any alcohol drinking. This guy doesn't have any promiscuous sex, all right? This guy lives his life by a really tight, straight-laced set of rules, all right? This guy's name is Mckay, and I have no idea how this bald, stupid loser ever made any friends in the whole world, let alone inspired an entire punk rock scene to do their own shows or whatever. What a dork. What an absolute waste of space. Why don't you just go do something else that's dumb and stupid, Mckay? And then I want to talk about Fat Mike, okay? Now, Fat Mike might be like the most like fucked up, drug-riddled guy in the world, or at least that's the image he wants to like portray to you. But this guy was a clean-cut boy all growing up. This guy went to school, all right? He attended college in San Francisco and graduated in 1990. And it wasn't until after he graduated that he started doing all the dergs, okay? But even with all the drugs that this guy's consuming and living like the punk rock lifestyle, he's an absolute business dork, okay? This guy cares about the bottom line. This guy cares about the comings and goings, the shippings and receivings, okay? This guy's a business nerd. This guy has all sorts of businesses. He can't stop opening businesses. And in order to open a business, you need to know a lot of stuff, a lot of different rules and regulations and bylaws and all that sort of stuff. And you gotta be kind of like political, and you gotta be in the community. That's dork behavior, all right? Fat Mike, that's inexcusable. You're supposed to be punk rock. You're supposed to be scuzz of the universe, but you're out here being a dork? Why don't you go get your PhD in molecular biology while you're at it, Fat Mike? The next guy I want to talk about is a guy by the name of Blake Schwarzenbach. Blake Schwarzenbach, all right, has a Bachelor of Arts degree from NYU in English Literature and Creative Writing. You're in an emo band. Why are you getting a writing credit when you can just write all the stuff that you want and be in a goddamn emo band that's writing the thing? What do you want? You want to be regarded as the next Jeff Rosenstock of the emo scene? Get out of here with that nonsense, Blake Schwarzenborchen. The next guy I want to talk about is Tom Morello, okay? Now this guy, he likes taking the piss, all right? This guy will just like take the patch cord out of his guitar and just like on his hand and make a bunch of feedback noise and be like, there you go, that's music. That's how you do it. You know what I mean? And I'm taking all that joke from a meme that goes around. I'm sure you've seen that meme where it's just like Tom Morello's masterclass thing or whatever is just taking the piss, where he's just doing that thing. That's not music, Tom Morello. Get the frig out of here. But he has a Harvard University degree, a Bachelor of Arts degree, to be more specific, in social studies. Social studies. That's a high school class. What are you doing getting a Harvard degree in a high school class? Get out of here. And then we got to talk about Tom DeLonge, all right? This guy's just like an alien dork. This guy's reading the books. This guy's watching the documentaries. This guy's talking to the politicians. This guy's making films. This guy's writing books, all right? This guy's an absolute piece of crap nerd boy out here, pushing up his glasses, straightening his tie, making sure that there's no ink running down from the pens in his pocket. That's the kind of dork that this guy is. And then we got Jello Biafra, all right? This guy is just like a political spoken word nerd, all right? This guy's out there being like, trying to debate people, Tipper Gore, whatever. Get out of here, Jello Biafra, you friggin' dork. But the next guy I want to mention is going to be the last guy I want to mention. And like I said, if you want to join the secret society, all you got to do is hit that join button down there, and you can become part of the secret society. And the secret society is a song by Title Fight, and Jamie Roden is the king of the punk nerds. Just look at this guy's nerdy ass nerddom over here. He is the nerdiest nerd that ever nerded inside of the punk scene, okay? So get out of here with all your nerdness, nerds. If Freddie Blassie were with us today, he would be disgusted by the sight of ya. All right, and as I push up my glasses and open up Baldur's Gate 3, I'm gonna say, see you later.